Television history lost one of its most influential and beloved figures on Friday morning, with the passing of Demon Wilson, the actor forever etched into American pop culture as Lamont Sanford on Sanford and Son. Wilson died peacefully at his home in Palm Springs at the age of 79. His son, Demon Wilson Jr., confirmed. His death, caused by complications related to cancer, marks the end of a remarkable life that spanned Broadway stages, television screens, military service, and decades of cultural impact. "I loved him. He was a great man," his son shared, a simple but powerful tribute to a man whose talent, discipline, and faith shaped both his career and his legacy. Born on October 13, 1946, in Valdosta, Georgia, and raised in New York City, Wilson was a performer from almost the moment he could walk, making his Broadway debut at just 4 years old and later dancing at Harlem's iconic Apollo Theater. From those early beginnings to becoming a groundbreaking television star alongside Redd Foxx, Wilson's journey was one of resilience, reinvention, and lasting influence, helping pave the way for generations of Black actors and sitcoms that followed. The Sanford and Son legend, known professionally as Demon Wilson, was pronounced dead Friday morning at his Palm Springs home. His son, Demon Wilson Jr., told TMZ he was 79. Demon Jr. revealed his father passed away from complications related to cancer, but did not reveal the type of cancer. He told the outlet, "I loved him. He was a great man." Wilson was born on October 13, 1946, in Valdosta, Georgia, and then grew up in New York City, where he studied tap dance and ballet. By age 4, he had made his Broadway debut and danced at Harlem's Apollo Theater when he was 12. Wilson served in the United States Army from 1966 to 1968 and was in the 4th Infantry Division in Vietnam until he was wounded. After returning home, he put his focus back on theater, performing in several Broadway and off-Broadway stage productions before moving to Hollywood. He made his acting debut in the 1970 action comedy Cotton Comes to Harlem in an uncredited role as a rally attendant. Wilson went on to appear in All in the Family, Mission, Impossible, The Organization, and was a guest performer for Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. Eventually, Wilson's big break came when he landed the role of Lamont Sanford in NBC's Sanford and Son in 1972. He starred alongside Redd Foxx, who portrayed his father, Fred G. Sanford, on all 6 seasons of the sitcom, which ended in 1977. Based on the British sitcom Steptoe and Son, Sanford and Son was developed by Bud Yorkin and Norman Lear, and followed cantankerous junk dealer Fred and his son and business partner, Lamont. Sanford and Son has been hailed as the pioneer of other Black American sitcoms. After Sanford and Son, Wilson went on to star in the short-lived CBS comedy Baby, I'm Back, as well as ABC's The New Odd Couple, a revamped Black version of The Odd Couple. He also appeared in The Love Boat, Full Moon High, Me and the Kid, Girlfriends, and Hammerlock. Wilson's final role was in 2023 in the drama series Eleanor's Bench, after a nearly 20-year acting break. In 1974, Wilson married model Cicely Johnson, and the two have 6 children. Wilson was ordained as a minister in the Church of God in Christ in 1984 and was an active Christian evangelist for a chunk of his adult life. Demon Wilson's life was defined by range of talent, purpose, and impact. From a child prodigy dancing under Broadway lights to a wounded Vietnam veteran who rebuilt his life through art, faith, and perseverance, Wilson's journey reflected both the struggles and triumphs of a generation. His portrayal of Lamont Sanford was more than a breakout role. It was a cultural milestone that helped redefine how Black families and working-class life were represented on television, opening doors for countless shows and performers that followed. Beyond the screen, Wilson embraced roles that mattered just as deeply to him. As a husband, father of 6, minister, an evangelist who devoted much of his later life to spiritual service. Even after stepping away from acting for nearly 2 decades, his return in Eleanor's Bench in 2023 served as a quiet reminder of his enduring presence and passion for storytelling. As fans reflect on his legacy, Demon Wilson is remembered not only for the laughter he brought into millions of homes, but for the discipline, faith, and humanity he carried throughout his life. His work continues to resonate, his influence remains undeniable, and his memory lives on through the stories he told, the lives he touched, and the family he leaves behind.